Hola.
Hello.
It looks like Jeremy cannot access the meeting. That's weird,
Yeah.
Jonathan. I don't know why.
I'm checking what's going on because I sent him the link, but looks like why the meeting is marked as private? Okay. Can you tell him to give me a second? It should not be private.
No.
Cancel. Participants. Manage meeting. Okay. It's public.
Is it now?
Yeah, it has always been public.
It has always been public. Then why this is happening?
I don't know. See? Public. Let me do something. I'm going to use another laptop to test if it works. Because it should be public.
Oh,
At
it
least
works
the platform.
now.
Okay. Yeah, because I pasted the Zoom link, but I don't know why the Linux platform is saying that everything is public, everything anyone can attend, and then it says private. So I'm going to ask support to the Linux Foundation guys because probably it was a meeting. It was an issue at some point because it's weird. It is really weird. I see people joining. Can anyone share the link on the chat, public chat, please? See, it's a public meeting.
What?
You need to actually sign in on the Linux Foundation account. I'm going to check is you need to create a Linux Foundation account. I'm going to check if we can avoid that. Sorry, it's a mess.
Also, if you have an account, you need to be invited.
That is the point that when I was expecting not happen. Okay, if it's something happening, it will be in the calendar anyway, but I'm going to talk with the Linux Foundation support. Did anyone took a screenshot or something of the errors that was given?
There's a few on Slack.
Perfect. I'm going to
yes.
use that one. I'm going to use that one to ask the Linux Foundation, what's going on? Okay, welcome everyone. Welcome to our first community meeting under the Zoom of the Linux Foundation that didn't work at first. So shit happens. Okay, there's a couple of things I'm going to change my name now. So I'm going to check how to change this by default because I don't like my name to be that long. Allora. Did everyone paste it? No, no one pasted the link. Copy the link. Link to the community meeting. There you are. No, community meeting. There you are. Perfect. Now we have. Yeah. Perfect. A lot of people is joining. Okay, so I'm going to share my screen. Share. Hey, at least I can share. That's good. Yeah. Yeah, see, this is the community meeting and everything. So manage meeting. Only this occurrence. Participant. Hey. Actually, this one says not. It should say that it's public. Manage meeting. All the currents. It is public. Okay, anyway, I'll fix on this.
It's also restricted. How can it be public and restricted?
Where it says restricted. Okay. Can someone please try to join the meeting again? Following the link on the calendar?
Sure, I can drop off and try to rejoin.
Okay, we will wait for you. Hopefully you will be able to join. Make meeting public. How can be these two options together? I don't get it. Well, it happens.
Verified. I used the link from the calendar and it worked.
Oh, perfect. Thank you. So, report to Linux Foundation support. Meetings can be public and restricted. Perfect. Okay. So moving on, because it's been 10 minutes, I don't want to take the time of everyone. There's a link in the agenda that is pointing to this beautiful tally code that we talked in the previous community meeting to adjust and help everyone find a new time and day for the community meeting, since we obviously want to get more people joining the community meeting every time. So it would be amazing if people start putting stuff, the days, the preference days, and the time, everything for the reasons that most of you already know. Not most, actually, right now, all of the maintainers live in Italy. So we are in the Europe time. So if we can be in this time with Europe time would be amazing. Okay. When this is the time range, please give us a hand, give your vote. Please join. We need the participation of everyone. If you think it needs to be later on the day, previous in the day. If someone think that we should start extending to like 6 p.m., please let us know. We can do that 1 hour more, because this will be last time frame is from 5 to 6. If someone needs to make it from 6 to 7, reach out to me. I think I can modify the rule. I have no idea if that's possible. And if it's not possible, Itai said that he will help. So I'll ask him. Okay. So that was the first item in the agenda. Quick update, please vote. If someone needs the the link is on the CloudNativePG users now, so please, thank you. I don't have a welcome today because the issue with the camera. Okay, update on the status on the of Slack. We already marked the channels on the old Slack as archived. The one that was primarily used, the CloudNative-PG channel, is archived already. And the general channel has marked as report. Only the administrator and channel owner can post on that channel. That was requested for a lot of people, so no one can post anymore there. I'm still trying to find a solution on what we can do with that channel, because for some reasons we want to avoid the fact that people can actually just open a new workspace on Slack with the same name. So it will be, I don't want anyone to using our name, okay? So sorry if it takes some time, but I'm not a Slack user, like really expert. So if someone has the knowledge for it, please reach out to me. This one, we already talked in the first 10 minutes. So we are going to report this little issue to the Linux Foundation. Okay, also, as Jeremy and Daniel and Leonardo already did, please remember to add your name to the agenda as the participants, okay? And with that being said, did anyone not added some item to the agenda? I can see that Daniel already did. So please, if you didn't do it now. It would be amazing. Whatever you want to talk. The area from one of the important name is up. Oh, okay. Good issue, Daniel. We talk about it. There's something missing here. Okay, sorry about this. I don't know who pasted this one.
I did, Jaime.
Hey. Joder. How can I get it back to the? There's always a good trick.
You have the button.
You know that I'm not a good user on this stuff. So easy solutions are always the best. So, okay. Reducir the office hours. Jaime.
So the office hours have been going on for, I think, about a year, and I've been running them. And the main user of our office hours is right here, Danielle. Thanks very much for coming and showing stuff, and, you know. And aside from Danielle, we haven't had much uptake. There has been a couple of times where some people were asking about capabilities of CloudNativePG because they were thinking of adopting it, and I routed them to the right people, and that's it. So I'm just asking, would somebody like to take over hosting them, or should we rethink even having them?
My opinion is to have them. The only issue that I consider that we have with the office hours is that it's actually not in my personal calendar. So I never remember the days of the office hours. Literally.
Can somebody, I think that the Google Doc might be set up that David can't get in, and that those possibly, it looks like maybe an EDB link.
Yeah.
So maybe somebody who works for EDB might have to click the button to give him access to see it.
Where is that button?
At the top right corner, it says share. Oh, wait. Maybe I can add him. Hang on.
Yeah, you probably have to use my Gmail.
Yeah, this is another problem that
Yeah, there it is.
you are. Someone else?
Thanks.
But anyway, yeah, this is another item we need to put in the agenda. At some point, we need to modify this and make it fully public. or find a solution on from the Linux Foundation for this one. Okay, Jaime, I think that what we should do with the office hours is actually create the event in this calendar, because usually people don't look at them or they don't have the day. And one of the things that is actually having this really nice calendar is you can actually click on icon and finally install the calendar, so you will have the date on the calendar properly.
No,
And
that's
will
fine.
be
But the other
updated.
thing
But
is hosting it, Jonathan.
okay, so anyone is available to host the office hours? Uh,
How frequently do you
I-
do them right now?
sorry, what?
Question. If go ahead.
No, I was trying to listen to you. Francesco.
It wasn't me, it was someone else. Then
Oh,
I
I asked
okay.
how frequent. Sorry, I asked how frequent. I didn't quite catch the schedule because I don't know when they are either. Are they weekly or are they monthly?
Monthly. They're on the fourth Wednesday of each month.
Oh, this is the fourth Wednesday meeting. Okay, I remember this. Oh,
Yeah, for Wednesday. This is every 4 weeks, right?
would it maybe something if you don't get much, if we're not seeing much participation, maybe you could publish right on the GitHub page that if nobody joins in the first 10 minutes, you drop or something like that, just so that you don't, I mean, have you ended up sitting there for like an hour with nobody on the call? Because that would be,
It's happened a number of times, and to me, it's not a very big deal. I'm not getting stressed by having an empty Zoom. But it's just something I've been doing for a year at least. So yeah,
I mean, is it always an empty Zoom unless Daniel is there, or
not always. It's generally unless Daniel is there, it's often empty, but sometimes it's not.
I'll say for me, the time is the biggest thing. It's just this falls at 7 o'clock a.m. All of these meetings do, which is exactly when I have to drop off my kids at school. So it just generally speaking, I have to like make extra plans to be able to drop into one of these.
To be honest, I've thought about this many times that the optimal way would be sort of on-demand office hours rather than office hours every X amount of time, because when somebody has like, a coding question, that's better answered with maybe sharing screen and so like, oh, look at here, look at there, and go here. And I don't think this call is kind of very good for that because we're discussing a bunch of things. But I wonder if having like a scheduled thing where not a lot of people are dropping in is useful at all.
if they are almost empty, probably not. Especially since we have seen that people that have sometimes to ask question, they usually drop in also this call. So
Hello, folks. Brand new interloper here. I just posted a couple of messages on your Slack channel. And now that I know about office hours, it sounds like exactly the kind of thing I would like to drop in on. I'd like to grab a maintainer's ear for like 10, 15 minutes to ask some coding questions to help me navigate the code base a little bit since I'm brand new to everything. So now that I know about the office hours, I will be dropping in on the next one.
Okay, what do you think about this? Oh, by the way, this is beautiful. Where is the calendar? Wait. What if we, I have everyone's attention. So we set this and I will take care of the office hours and I will create the calendar and we decide a date and a new date for the office hours. Is that okay for everyone? I can take over, it's not a problem. But we need a date because of time issues. And this one cannot be after 6 because the only issue is that I have to go to school. Sorry about that. But anything before that is I'm available. So vote here and I'll take care of the community end of the community meeting and I will I mean the office hours and I will create a calendar. Then we can decide on the office hour, create a pool or a discussion on how to actually start doing, I don't know, a new date or something. Is that okay?
Okay.
Yeah, maybe something that also would help would be just to drop a message in Slack a day before the office hours and see if anybody's coming.
Yeah,
I don't know how I don't know if everybody's on Slack, but I'm there a lot. So
also, yeah, if let's say also that, yeah, if someone is not there in the first 10 minutes, we drop.
Yeah.
Unless, yeah, on Slack, someone say, yeah, but I can't come for the first half an hour. I'll join a bit later. Okay, that's fine. But otherwise, probably keeping the Zoom on open on the nothingness.
Perfect. I'll create a discussion with this and then we can. Out. Perfect. So we create a discussion on the CNPG project. Okay. Publish the discussion. Perfect. Let's move then. Okay, this one is Daniel. So who wants to
The
go?
one with the monolith import.
It is this one or this one?
Mhm.
This ticket, right? This issue.
Yes, it's this one. When I'm using the monolith import and the database is called app, the user is automatically chosen for app and not the one on the source database. And there the bug was removed. So I don't know if it's a bug or if it isn't.
I'm pretty sure it's documented that way that if you need to, for example, have a different secret for a different user, you need to specify the user, if I recall correctly. I think it's documented. But anyway, I'm on the phone now, so I can't check. Sorry. I need to drop.
I use the same method for another database that's not called app, and there it's working.
Oh, sorry, you mentioned the monolith database.
Yeah, this is for the monolith.
I have no idea. Sorry. Yep.
You're mute.
I was talking and I was muted. Okay, thank you, Francesco. Who wants to get this ticket assigned? To take a look and at least do some triage with Daniel. Because Gabriel is assigned, but like I don't think he's going to do the triage.
Gabriele is always assigned to everything that where no one is assigned. Yeah, thing is, I haven't time this couple of days, so.
Francesco?
No, because times
Okay.
plugin.
I'll take a look into this probably tomorrow or tonight. Add to the tab groups of CNPG bugs. Yeah, I have a big list. Look at that list.
So is the dosu thing incorrect that it said because the operator default database name is app that was conflicting with it somehow? I guess I would also need to dig into it.
Yeah, I read the dosu and I think that probably is not right, but the second time it probably is right. So yeah, that's
second
why.
Time, yeah. The second one is what I was looking at.
Yeah. Yes. Well, I'll take a look into this one. Okay, Daniel. So probably I will ask you something or some stuff. Not today, but probably tomorrow. Tomorrow for sure. Okay?
Yeah, no problem. Okay, thanks.
Yeah. So, Jeremy, this one is on you, and I know that this one is a long one, so
well, we don't have to read it. I was just gonna point it out. I don't think we need to get into it. And there's Leonardo, was it you? Somebody posted yeah. We'll probably maybe we'll have another update on this soon, but I kind of wanted to mention it. It's a really interesting one. The sort of it probably is something that's kind of important and should be paid attention to. The sort of the basic thing that there's no quorum check happening in that function, which is what chooses new primaries when you have failovers, seems like kind of a big gap. And there's looking at it, probably could come up with a bunch of different situations where you lose data as a result of this. So it's those sorts of things usually are worth taking a look at.
Leonardo?
Yeah, totally second Jeremy. I'm having a look at the algorithm too, and the design looks really elegant, so it's definitely worth a read by, I guess, everyone here. And yeah, as far as I got it now, I really like to have it implemented.
There's sort of two halves to it. One is just sort of the one thing I would say I think is like the state of the current code is one half of it, and that's just kind of like the GitHub issue doesn't say much about that, but it is something that's worth thinking about. Sort of people running on today's CNPG code, what is your status? Are there any situations that would create a little more risk that people should be careful about? Or are there any configurations people should look out for? I mean, this is kind of a simple, small thing, but I don't think CNPG today prevents you from running without any synchronous replication at all, and you can create all the replicas you want. You just turn off sync replication entirely. If you do that, right, and then like the current CNPG thing is just sort of like you're sort of expected to know, not to do things that will shoot yourself in the foot, which is a very Postgres way to do it, I have to say. Right? But these are just things that I think are worth thinking about because as this moves forward. So the second half of it is that there is a proposed design in here that Leonardo has looked at that we put together that I think still needs a lot of like really rigorous review, a lot of thinking. Don't know like if the direction will shift or if it'll stay the same. I'm feeling good about it at the moment, but it's only been like 4 or 5 days. But I think that it might be a good design. I think it might be kind of a solid foundational design that provides very, very strong guarantees that you'll never lose data, which is what you really want. So if this holds out, though, something I think just to think about, like as that conversation moves forward, is that it might raise the question for some people: if this is being added, then what does that mean about like what happened before, right? So we'll see where this goes. It'll be interesting to see where it goes. The first thing is just to kind of iterate on the design that's in here and kind of beat it up and see if we find holes in it and see if there's a better way to do it, all this kind of stuff. And then as that moves forward, I think the question that'll come alongside is there any guidance that you want to put out for folks that are on current versions of CNPG, as we sort of think more about it and learn more about it.
Leonardo, something to add? People, please, you are more than invited to join the issue and read. I suggest you actually prepare a coffee or a tea because it's a really good lecture. There's a lot of links and it's really useful for everyone to understand a lot of things. And not just about CNPG, also about PostgreSQL and the modern way to manage infrastructures and servers outside in the world. So join this, and this is going to be a really, really long issue, I think, right, Jeremy?
We'll see. It might be, yeah. But a good thing. I mean, one of the neat things about the design here, we'll see where it goes. But if it works out, like I think like this gives capabilities that I don't know if anybody else has built yet for Postgres. Like the stuff about doing really complex topologies with like sync replica clusters and being able to make strong guarantees under those circumstances, I don't think anybody else has built that yet. So it's a cool opportunity.
Yep. Totally agree on it. Okay. Thank you, Jeremy, for this one. It's been amazing. So please, everyone else, take a look. This is a really good job and it's a work in progress. Don't expect this for 126 or 127, okay? Or probably 127, we don't know. Things can happen. Okay, moving forward, I read the message from Gabriele. Gabriele, mentorship program. What can you tell us about it? Gabriele? Gabriele?
He dropped.
Oh, okay, beautiful.
Yeah, he said he had to.
Okay, I can talk about it. This is CNCF mentoring. Okay, there's a program that started on the CNCF. We have the idea of proposing some stuff here. We don't have way too much time. If this is this one, turn one, I think it was. Anyway, if we don't make it on this one, we will do it in the next one. Yeah, I think it's this one. And the application software project proposal, May 13th. So we have a couple of days yet, and as usual, the standard human being doing everything in the last day. But the idea is if someone in the community is would like to be part of the mentorship program, so we are going to make we want to make some project proposal. We have a couple of ideas we would like to work on. So this is basically I'm going to briefly explain how the program works. The CNCF, we as a CNCF project sandbox, we propose an idea project in this case to work on, and we apply mentees that can or cannot be a maintainer. In our case, probably it could be a maintainer or not. It doesn't matter actually. Then the CNCF will obviously select some people. We will have some interview with the people that is actually wants to work as a on these programs. And we evaluate, we work, and then we move forward. It's similar to the Google Summer of Code. There's some quite big difference here. You will actually have a contract in your city and stuff like that, and the payment is goes. You need to have a visa, working visa where you're living and everything. You need to be able to work in your country you're currently living. That's it. Okay, it's kind of a really nice project we want to work with. So if you have some time, thank you. Who was? Thank you. And if you can take a look or propose some idea, we have a couple of dates, not much, obviously, as I already repeated. So this is the date, it's on the agenda. So please, if you want to have an idea or towards something, reach out with us and we can propose. It's as a recommendation from the Linux Foundation people, there's some projects here that you can follow the ideas. If I remember correctly, this one was the recommendation, but my memory may fail. But you have some idea, please try to follow some kind of the format that you can find in the previous ones. Okay, it will be amazing to have your feedback and help on this. This is also to help the project, obviously, to have a new projects can be done, work on it and everything. And also it's useful for people that need to make some money. Okay, so it's the payment. I don't know which the payment may be different between countries, regions, actually, not countries. I think it's more regions, but it's not that bad. Working individuals also join. Yes, anyone can join. Richard was asking. So yeah, we need a project. On the security side, I have a couple of ideas that I can propose, but looks like are not very welcome ideas because it's kind of hard work. But, please reach out to us if you need to, or you want to propose some kind of project we can work on or something. Because it's not just people can participate here, we will also need a mentee for that one and the mentor and everything. So reach out to this space. Probably Gabriele has a more clear idea of what to say. You know, I'm patching. So yeah, that's it. Anyone has something else to talk about? No, to participate, you don't need to propose idea, but when we propose the projects there, it will be there and will be announced. So you need to pick up one of the projects to work on. I don't know how to pronounce your name, Keshav, I think, Kumar. So sorry about that. And yeah, Ken, perfect, thank you. That's easy. So who wants to propose something else to talk about? Remember the calendar, please. We have already 8 people. And Friday is going up and winning. Friday, 3 p.m. So yes, please participate. It will be amazing. Okay. Nothing else to talk about? No.
Is there the PGConf Dev conference is coming up, isn't it? Are there going to be any CNPG folks there or any presence there?
Okay. Here we go with the PGConf days. We have one that is tomorrow. Actually, Flor that is here is attending this one. And I've been told that someone is going to be talking on this one on, I think, don't remember the date, obviously.
Yeah,
Because
Theodore, but he is not a maintainer, but he has a talk.
Yeah. He has a talk about using GitOps with CloudNativePG. Okay, so it's going to be talking about this. If you are attending the Deutsch Postgres or something, how do you pronounce it in German? PostgreSQL conference in Germany. Please attend this talk and tell us and probably get some feedback to the talk too. There's another Postgres 7 that is in Montreal, but I don't think that anyone from
Yeah,
CNPG is going to be.
I'm going as well, and David is going
Ah.
as well.
Nice. Perfect. Next week, David is going. Excellent. So yeah. Besides that, I think if I remember correctly, Gabriel Quaresima will be giving a talk next week on Helsinki, or this week, or it was next week.
Already did 2 days ago. It's like I know
Gabriel
all of the
Quaresima did a
events.
talk about
Wild.
CNPG 101 on Helsinki, and he's going to give another one in Czech Republic in a couple of weeks. So yeah, probably we should start gathering the meetings and talks. It will be a nice idea.
Yeah.
Not bad. Yeah.
Are there typically folks that come over for the United States KubeCon conferences? I saw a bunch of like social media for the London one. So I think you guys are in London, right?
No, Italy. In London, we were in London. Yeah. I will not go in USA this year. I just confirmed that a couple of actually 1 hour ago. I will not be there. Will not be able to be there. So, but probably Gabriele will go. Probably someone else will go to KubeCon America. This year is in Atlanta, Georgia. See.
Yes.
Yeah. Why? Why you don't come to Europe?
I would love to come to Europe. That would be great. Just have to, for me, I have to plan these things out pretty far in advance because of the kids and family and all that stuff. So
the KubeCon Europe next year will be, I think, in Amsterdam.
Yep.
Yeah, I will be there for sure. So, and probably a lot of us will be there because it's fast to travel from Florence to Amsterdam. But yeah, probably we can start making some schedule and sharing it publicly who is attending what and where, so you can find us. But yeah, this year if someone from the CNPG goes to the KubeCon, we will for sure we will have a stand at the Project Pavilion. That will be amazing. But I will not be there. Sorry. Anything else you want to talk about? Otherwise, please take a look in your calendar. The next one will be in May 28th. May 28th, yeah. I will definitely see if we can publish something. I will be in May 28th.
Is there not a meeting? There's nothing on the 21st this month?
21st? No, why? I don't know.
Isn't the developer meeting normally the 1st and 3rd?
The developer meetings too. We don't have a developers meeting. We have the community and now the office hours, but that we are changing.
Oh, I didn't realize that was a change. I see.
But what you're talking about, Jeremy, is that at the beginning, a long time ago, we ended up mixing like developing with community meeting because there was not so many people attending to talk just about development. And there was not so many people attending just the community meeting, so we joined them. But if everyone is agreeing and think that we should have a development meeting, probably we can have it. We can create it, but step by step.
So is the GitHub page?
Yeah,
is the GitHub page out of date?
That developer meeting is the community meeting. Also, it's the same / Yeah, we need to add a /.
Does it need? It says 3rd Wednesday of the month, though. Is that need an update?
Yeah, and there is a calendar for that. To request the new date, because you know that one of the good things on this one is that you can be really open and share the stuff. But the thing is that using this is weekly on Wednesday, monthly on the first Wednesday, every weekday, Monday to Friday, custom on, repeat every 4 weeks or 4 days. And it's not like you can say on the 3rd Wednesday of every month. No, you can not have that unless someone knows how to do it. I don't know if it's that possible. So we need to define a day of the week, and we repeat it every so then.
Well, you're talking about what the calendar app can do. But I thought you said that the group is not doing meetings on the third Wednesday anymore. Which is fine.
No, the idea is to decide a date. It could be the same day. There's no problem about it. It could be Wednesday at the same time if everyone's agreed.
Okay.
It's just to look for a better time because we need to talk and ask people. So.
Oh, this is yeah. Okay, this is the calendar thing. I see. So we'll update the GitHub after we figure out the new schedule, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
And I will also need to update for the office hours. So when I find some time. So yeah, the definitions there is kind of gray area for now. So I'm trying to clarify. We need to make it fix a date and everything for this. So that is one of the problems. Okay, so sorry about it, but it's work in progress. Migrating from the sandbox project into the Linux Foundation stuff, it's been crazy. So yeah. Anything else to add? Jeremy, I'm going to update this. Probably if we can propose a community meeting or something, it will be amazing. But for now, it's a lot of work. So help is welcome. One of the features that it is amazing here, that I've been told by the Linux Foundation people, so if this is not the case, we can go and complain with them, is that once the meeting passes, it will be automatically uploaded, the link here, and then we are going to link it with the YouTube channel when that feature is available. So everything will be a public and available in the future for you to know. So. And again, I have a lot of things to do. Chat. We're getting closer right now. This may be good for Slack. Yeah. Yeah, Ken, that the idea is probably good for the chat, and as Jeremy said, probably we can start creating a developer meeting, but the idea is not to have the same issue that we already have with the office hours, that is only one person attending for that meeting. And if we are going to have only one for one meeting every once a month, is, the idea is not to waste the time of too many people at the same time. So, or we can decide to have the community meeting and the developer meeting, have half an hour for community meeting, half an hour for developer meeting in the same day. This can happen. But, okay. Open a discussion about creating a developer meeting, or join with the community one. And guess what? Guess who? Yeah. Okay. I'm the winner. Yeah. Thank you, Jeremy, for answer. Okay. So closing up, thank you to everyone for attending this beautiful community meeting. It's always lovely to see so many new faces and new people, and the old ones too. I hope we can see it in the next one. We will not have the issue with the Zoom meeting. Thank you for your help on that and telling that there was a mistake. And if anyone requires something, we are on Slack, and that's it. The recording will be available, and as you can say, everyone, see you later, alligator. Ciao.
Bye.
Bye. Ciao.